All right, fellas, it's time to preview week 15, and we've got some very, very good games once again that we got to be taking a look at. And we're going to start in the 1 p.m. Eastern time slot. Bears versus Browns. One bar, I'm going to start with you on this one. Who do you have in this matchup? Bears versus Browns, 1 p.m. Eastern. This one's going to be a very, very cold game.
Yeah, it's it was looking very, very cold, like you said. I mean, obviously you got to look at it and anticipate a very low scoring game. I mean, man, the Bears, if I'm the Bears, I'm pounding the ball every damn time. I mean, Kyle Monangai, that dude is a beast, swift beast. I mean, you get in this cold weather, especially that last interception by Caleb Williams, which is absolutely disgusting against the Packers. I mean, Nixon, that thing was just an absolute gift. Baz, I can only imagine how excited you were with that thing. But I'm running the ball all damn day, but I will keep this short and sweet. I'm sticking with it. What I said last week, it's the curse. It's the curse of Ben Johnson's milkers, man. I got, ever since he pulled those things out, I don't know if they're going to win again. I really don't. They got too confident. They got too cocky. And I'm sticking with it. You can't pull those milkers out and expect to win any more games. So I actually have a very low scoring game. I got the Browns winning 13-10. 13-10. I'm sorry, Nick. Nick, I love you, man. But
you want me to pull my milkers out?
Absolutely.
Maybe that'll reverse it. I'll flash you one bar. I know you want to see it like milking a cat. That's what you want to see, right?
Until the Bears win after that game, I'm not picking them. I can't. It's like like last year, the Vikings when they won and Darnold, the whole video of them spraying water on him. He's up there on the crowd. They shit the bed after that, and I just feel the same thing. It's weird.
I don't like that you said that, by the way, because now it's in my head like, shit.
It should be, man. He shouldn't have done it. Got to win the North.
There was free hot dogs involved. I wasn't even here. You got to feed the man fed families lunch. You got to respect.
I'm glad they were fed, but I didn't like it.
I didn't even get it.
All right. Well, let's see if Christian feels the same. Is he worried about Ben Johnson pulling his quote-unquote milkers out in this one? Bears versus Browns, 1 p.m. Eastern. Christian, who do you have winning this game?
Hey, before we get started, man, I just got to say real quick, CJ Gardner-Johnson, like Giddy Deuce is his rap name. You owe me some money and an apology because when you were with the Detroit Lions, I definitely listened to your music while you were here. You dropped it with 42 Doug. You drop music every chance. You drop more music than you played in games. And I listen to every song that you play, and I can't get that time back. You owe me for that time. I know I work a 9 to 5. You owe me back for that time that I lost listening to your crap music. Then you left. Then when you left, then you got to sit there and talk about how bad Detroit is and how crappy we are. Then you came in here and took the culture and then left with you. Like, come on now. Like, you owe me some money and an apology. Before anything else, that's what you owe me. I'm sorry. Now I can get to the game.
Let me give him a call real quick. I'll relay the message.
Yeah, call him up and tell me my Cash App is the same name that's on the screen. Tell him he got to send me at least like $20-$30 because you got to send me some type of money and also say in the captions, I'm sorry. Because that was a waste of my time that I know I'm never going to be able to get back. And that was crazy work that I listened to that and encouraged people to listen to it. And then when you left, you said, oh, Detroit sucks. It's like, okay.
But now let's go back to the Roundtable Twitter, right? Like, we got to record that and put that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, hey,
we got to tag him in this one.
I hope he can see it, man. Hey, if you see it, definitely you can hit me up wherever you want to hit me up at. And if you say anything other than I'm sorry, I ain't trying to hear it. but now back to the game. Like, I definitely see you. Like don't get me wrong. Like, other than CJ Gardner-Johnson, who apparently I got a beef with because you shouldn't have said everything you said. I still like Cleveland. I definitely feel like Shedeur shouldn't have went to the 5th round. I definitely feel like he's most definitely a capable quarterback. Kevin Stefanski needs to stop getting in his way. To be honest with you, like Kevin said, he's definitely a head coach. He's definitely a great head coach. But in order for you to get the most you can out of Shedeur, man, you have to let this man do it. You showed it with Tennessee. Granted, it's Tennessee, but you also at the same time you see that what this man is capable of, and you sitting there just like, look, I'm still trying to understand. Somebody explain to me that 2-point conversion and see where that made any sense at. But to be honest, I definitely feel like that game is going to be close. But I gotta give it to Shedeur. I'm with you. I don't see it being too high. I see it being like 2017. but I don't see it being too high where it's just going to go crazy as they were with Tennessee. But I definitely got my dog Shadur winning that game.
Oh, I did not expect this. Bass, are you going to make it a clean sweep from the panelists? Bears versus Browns, 1 p.m. Eastern. Tell me about this one.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't going to, but now like I'm really inclined to do the whole milker curse. Like that just sounds like
Is this like the new moon?
I'm about it. I don't need Lions don't need a moon. They're done anyways. I'll go with the milker curse.
Milker curse.
Okay,
That's a new shirt.
The milker curse. The one thing, yeah. So what I have note wise is Cleveland obviously is a very good defense. You know, as a Packers fans, I saw this front and center. I mean, they beat us. They did, plain and simple. That was with Joe Flacco at quarterback. Shout out Joe Flacco. But one thing about them is a very, very good run defense. I would say the best in the league in terms of success rate, run stuff rate, everything advanced analytic wise. And that's what the Bears like to do. They want to run the football. They want to establish the run game. I think if you shut down their run game, you have a good chance to make this a close game. Now, on the flip side, how does that offense go against the Bears defense, right? The Bears defense, most turnovers in the league. They live on turnovers, and Shadur, you know, I think he has potential, but the facts are the facts. He has 4.8% turnover worthy play percentage, just 30th in the NFL. So I think if the Bears do create 2+ turnovers, like you said, Nick, that we're 8-0 with 2+ turnovers, they will win. But saying that, I think the Browns with the weather, this is in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
always play
Finally.
right. No, right. Given that the weather and it's going to be a ground game and the Browns have really, really good run defense, I'm going to switch mine. I'm going to go 17-14 Cleveland. We're going the milker curse. We're just going for it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
baby.
Okay. This is not what I expected to happen here. I figured we'd have a clean sweep, but I thought it would be the Bears getting the clean sweep. Nick, you got to feel disrespected up here. I mean, my goodness, you guys have had a good season. You just had a hard-fought game. You said so many nice things about the Packers and their fans and Bass, and now all of a sudden everybody's picking against your Bears playing the Cleveland Browns. Talk to me about this one, man. What's the score going to be?
You know, I wasn't expecting it either, but, you know, haters are going to hate, which I love. It's going to be negative 30-degree wind chills. One bar said it best. Bears are going to pound the crap out of the rock. You have Kyle Monangai. You have DeAndre Swift. Britton Brown's probably going to get called up, our big running back, because Rashawn Johnson's, who's always on IR. Travis Homer's also dealing with an ankle injury. So I think that this is going to be a total on the ground, and I love the rookie matchup. It's the number one rookie running back yardage rise in Junkins in Cleveland right now. And then along with that too, you have Kamanungai, who's third. Even though Kamanungai is tied for first in yards per carry, he is third in rushing touchdowns. And I'm super pumped about to see like this rookie matchup go about it. I'm also excited to see how they handle Myles Garrett. In all, I mean, I'll keep it short and sweet. I obviously got the Bears winning this one. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, though, because of how cold it's going to be. I mean, imagine catching something like from either Sanders or Williams as fast as like a pigskin and that cold. Oh my God, it's going to kill. So you're going to see a lot of chest catches. You're going to see it's just going to be bad. So I got 21 Bears, 13 Cleveland. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. And I kind of love it. By the way, I don't know if everyone saw, but guess what's back? The good old notebook. Notebook's back. So notes have been taken.
Can you draw Ben Johnson's milkers in there on the front page?
I did draw some milkers, some big milkers. These are really big. Lots of milk. We need our protein for our injuries. That's why he popped those milkers out. He said, beep, boop, bop. You guys all hurt. Drink my milk. It'd be beautiful. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right. Well, listen, again, I still don't know how three of you guys picked the Browns. I figured these other games is where we were going to have a little bit of a mixture. We got the Lions at the Rams. That's going to be a hell of a game. We got the Packers at the Broncos. But here we go, man. Everybody picking the Browns to win, fading the Bears. Let's see what happens here in the picks for the Lions and the Rams. 4:25 p.m. Eastern, Lions traveling to LA to play the Rams. One bar. Talk to me about this one. Who do you have winning this game?
Man, I just wish the Lions were completely healthy. I wish Branch was. I mean, like this would have been such a damn good game. And I wish it was. It's not in Detroit, right?
LA.
No, I think it's in LA. Yeah.
So yeah, I wish it was in Detroit. But man, I just think the Lions are too beat up. I mean, I want the Lions to win, honestly, just to make this NFC North, like I said earlier, just like I want this to be crazy at the end of the season. And right now it's scheming up to be. And really the Lions can win this game, but like when you look at this Rams team only giving up 17.5 points a game and they're scoring 29 a game, I just think it's going to be too much for this Lions defense. I think the Rams are going to come out and do their thing. So I actually have the Rams winning. I got 28-21 Rams.
All right, Nick, how do you have this one playing out? Lions at Rams, 4:25 p.m. Eastern on this Sunday.
Short and sweet. I think that the Matthew Stafford loves going against his former team, and I got the Rams winning this one. But I don't think it's going to be because the Lions are going to be playing their heart out in this one. So I got 28-21. I think it's going to be like the Packers-Bears game.
All right. Bass, how do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, you guys said it well. I mean, I would honestly would want the Lions to win because in a sense that helps the Packers maybe chase a first seed there in the NFC, but it's just that they're so consistent. I mean, when you look at their red zone numbers on offense, on defense, like it's just crazy. It's absolutely insane how efficient they are in the red zone and how many, weapons they have on that offense. Matthew Stafford probably playing as the best quarterback right now statistically between, him and May. Like you guys said, Detroit, so many injuries. Like, is Kirby even coming back? I think I just saw they signed Jalen Mills. Like, it's a mess at defensive back. It really is. And again, going against those receivers and Matthew Stafford, that's a worry. But the Lions are coming off kind of a mini bye there, so maybe they got a little more preparation, a little more time to go against this Rams team. But they're just inconsistent. I can't really choose them against, especially the Rams. So I'm going Rams 38-28.
All right. Once again, all three panelists that do not cover the team picking against the in-division teams. So talk to me, Christian. Who do you have winning this game?
To be honest, just for me being a fan, man, I still got to go to Lions because I also just got to go with the fact that, yes, our defense is messed up. The stuff Kirby been posting on Instagram and, social media has just definitely has me like, oh, my goodness, like, is he going to come back this year? And if we had at least one healthy, like, true cornerback, I wouldn't be worried about it because at least you can like stop Devontae or Puka Nacua. But the fact that we have, like I said previously, DJ Reed, Amik, they got to play crazy. So it's definitely going to be tight. You got to, somebody has to have not even a good game. Somebody has a great game because the Lions are definitely going to try to make it to the playoffs and definitely try to do more. It's just if one person makes mental mistakes like we've been making all this year, it's over with. So I still got to give the Lions, but it's going to be really tight. I say like 30, 34, 31. Like you just making it just because Dan Campbell is more like, hey, I'm not about to sit here and just go for it on fourth down, running up the middle with Grant Stewart again. I'm going to use my running backs like they're supposed to be used and run up the middle versus Grant Stewart. I'm still so confused about that one. But at the same time, our offense definitely was good even without Sam Laporta. It's just even with our mind having the games he's been having, it's like, are you going to catch the ball when Goff throws to? Because, we have all seen just out this year alone that Goff is definitely a system QB. So he's not one of the people that's going to run. If he runs, then it's just like watching my mom run across the street, man. Like it's like, Mom, what are you doing? So it's like we gotta figure this out, man. So it's like Goff's just standing there. It's just like, oh, I don't see it. Oh, sack for loss. It's like, dude, please just throw it to a fan in the crowd at this point, dude, versus getting a sack. And if he could do that and actually pay attention to what's going on around him, besides getting too comfortable in that pocket because he know that offensive line is not how it was last year, we might be able to pull it off. But it's definitely gonna be a hard fought game.
Well, this should be a very desperate Lions team. They've got to win for sure. Rams fighting for the number 1 seed. This one will be a lot of fun. And we know that Stafford loves to play his old team. I'm sure Goff loves to play his old team. So we should get the best of both of these. Let's talk about the Packers and the Broncos. Another fantastic game in the 4:25 p.m. Eastern time slot. One bar, I'm going to go to you on this one. Who do you have winning this one? Packers at Broncos. Believe it or not, Nick, the Packers don't play at home every week. They do have one road game this year. It's against the Broncos, apparently. Go ahead, One bar. Who do you have winning this one?
Yeah, man. I was excited for the Packers-Bears game. I think I might be more excited about this one. I mean, the Packers are obviously on the map already. It's not like, oh, yeah, if they win this game, they're the real deal. Like this, I mean, this could be a potential. I mean, the Broncos are the real deal. Packers are the real deal. Broncos 6-0 at home this season. Packers are definitely on a streak of their own. Broncos 55 sacks this year. That's insane. Like when I saw that, I had to do a double check, like 55 sacks. But then when you look at the other side, the Packers have only been sacked 18 times. So it's like, this is going to be a hell of a matchup. Man, I got this close. I actually think Green Bay goes there and wins 23-20. Jordan Love has just been playing out of his mind. I hope this comes right down to the wire. I want buttholes absolutely just pinched at the very end of this game. I can't wait. This is going to be a fun game to watch.
All right, Nick, are you going to return the favor to Bass and the Packers fans and pick against the Packers?
He needs
or are you actually going to give them some love?
Absolutely.
Who do you have? Yeah, okay, perfect. Here we go.
We were nice to each other talking about our teams, and now we're not nice no more. I will say this, Denver, big Bo Nix fan. If we didn't get Caleb, I would not have been upset if we got Bo Nix. They're playing some darn good football, and I hope that they do some butt whooping to the Green Bay Packers. I think the Packers will probably end up having a good game, but I got the Denver Broncos winning this one 28-24.
Oh, all right. Christian, how do you see this one going down?
To be honest, it's just more who has the less turnovers. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, Green Bay, like, I still a little sorry because y'all beat us twice. But it's just more, it's like Jordan Love, it's like if he has a game with no turnovers, Packers are going to win every time. But sometimes he has a turnover. It's just like, what were you thinking? So it's like, that's where it's like, somebody said it previously, I hate to kind of steal it from him, but it's like whoever makes the most turnovers, it's the ones that's going to end up losing this game. So it's really hard to predict beforehand because they never know who's going to come in like that. Come in with a better mindset, like, hey, I need to win this out. But to be honest, even though it hurts to say being a Lions fan, I still got to give it to the Packers. I got to give it to the Packers. I'm going to say 31-27. Packers are going to pull this off. But Jordan Love is definitely have to come in there with the same mindset he had against Chicago, same mindset he had against us. It's like, hey, I'm here to win. I'm here to take it all the way. I'm not here just to say, hey, look, we made it. I'm here to actually do something with this now.
Wow. All right. We got the Lions representative picking the Packers. Bass, I know you're going to pick the Packers, but how do they get it done? And what's the score prediction?
Yeah, it's really close. Like, yeah, I'm going to pick them, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pick them every single time, no matter what. But because this one's close, man. Like when you look at it on paper, 11-2 versus 9-3-1. And I think it's a very, very good matchup in terms of both of these teams. And what I look at mainly is this Denver defense, right? They play the third most zone coverage in the NFL. They're top 5 pass rush, like you said, 55 sacks. The Packers do protect well, and when they do, Jordan Love usually does ball out, but you're playing a different animal this week. They're top 5 in run defense, number 1 in sack rate. I think it's a massive it's a great matchup. It's a tough matchup. It's going to depend on how Rasheed Walker plays at left tackle, how Zach Tom plays at right tackle. And, teams that blitz Jordan Love, he's the best against the blitz, but he's really bad against pressure, if that makes sense. Like teams that blitz him, like Dennis Allen did last week, when it doesn't work and the Packers protect that well, he's going to tear you apart. But when you actually get home from your blitzing or just sending 4, sending 5, and you create that pressure, Jordan Love has like a sub 55 quarterback rating against that. So it's going to be really important to try to protect against this Denver front. And then when you flip it over to the Denver offense, I think they have a great offensive line, both running and passing. Bo Nix is solid. He's not amazing by any stretch, but he's solid. I think it's a very well-coached football team. And another thing is, back to the Denver defense here. The Packers really rely on explosive plays. They have a ton of explosive plays on offense. We saw it last week against Chicago. Denver's defense is number 1 at stopping explosive plays. So I think it's a very, very good matchup. It's going to be a very hard-fought game. Excited for this coaching matchup as well, just to kind of see both coaches, kind of reach into their bag a little bit there. I'll end on this. Brandon McManus, former Bronco, broke some records at Mile High. Elevation. It's going to be a game-winning 55+ Brandon McManus field goal, 20-17.
That's a me hot take. You can't take my hot takes. That's not very nice. But I like that one. Very good, Bash. I hope that happens for you.
He's used to kicking there, man. He's used to kicking in the altitude. He's gonna be drilling them.
Very good.
Well, I say it week in and week out, but if you like primetime games, then welcome to the NFC North, because every single frickin' week, man, we got the Vikings, we got the Cowboys, Sunday night football. Can the Vikings keep it going by running through the NFC East in back-to-back weeks? We will find out on Sunday Night Football. First, we got to get some predictions, though. So, Nick, we're going to go to you. Vikings at Cowboys, Sunday Night Football. How do you see this one going down?
Vikings at Cowboys, you said?
Yes, sir.
Listen, the stomping that Minnesota did last week, I think that they're going to keep that momentum going. And honestly, I think they're going to shock some people. I think they're going to beat Dallas this upcoming weekend.
Oh, okay. What's the score prediction?
Even though one bar wasn't really nice to me as I said it, I'm realizing. I'm going to go 17-16.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like it too.
Wow.
Low scoring.
We'll take
All
it.
right. All right. That's like a Bass prediction. I got 5-2. We're gonna go with the Vikings. Bass, talk to me. How do you see this one going down?
Yeah. I guess it just depends what Minnesota you get. You know, like one bar said, since 1992, the first team to be shut out, then have a shutout. I kind of want to see him get shut out, because I'm sure that would be the only team to ever do the boom, 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 right? Because I looked it up actually before the show, and I think 92 is the only time it's ever happened until the Minnesota Vikings this past 2 weeks. So I kind of just want to root for that, but Dallas is playing for a lot more here. Like, they have to win out. Like, with another loss here, you know, especially against the Vikings, like, they're done. Like, they're done for the season. What JJ McCarthy do we get? Do we get his alter ego 9? I don't really know. I just can't trust Minnesota here too much. I'm big on Dallas. I was last week and I was proved wrong, right? The Lions came out there and, you know, essentially belt to ass for them, but I'm still going to go Dallas here 24-17.
All right, Christian, how do you see this one going down?
Just a fan in me, I just can't really say much about Dallas. Just because it's like, man, Dallas is just always going to be Dallas to me.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I definitely got to give it to the Vikings. I think the defense is way better. And it's also CeeDee Lamb being in concussion protocol. I think that's what's going to be the real thing. It's just like, you're going to go to George Pickens, who you see when the pressure really is on, he's more one of the people he folds under it. Hey, I'm sorry for no disrespect to the people that like the guy, but at the same time, hey, we got multiple tape. Y'all can pull it up after this. You can show that when the tape is on, like pressure's on, George Pickens fault. So he doesn't go through with it. So with CeeDee Lamb being gone, I still gotta give it. I gotta give it to other team. Sorry,
Vikings. Yep. What's score prediction? Score prediction.
I still think it's gonna be close though. I think I'll say 31-28.
31-28. Well, high scoring game. We know this Cowboys defense gives up a lot of points. One bar, how do you see this one going down? Can the Vikings show another sign of life and get a back-to-back win?
Well, we'll see. I mean, traveling to Dallas, I mean, obviously the big story is Dallas offense against the Vikings defense. The Vikings defense has been absolutely killing it lately. So they have quite the test. I mean, Dallas, 394 yards a game. Almost 30 points a game as well. The big thing with Dak is the man gets the ball out of his hands very, very quickly. So if he continues to do that, and Brian Flores cannot get to it with Van Ginkel, with Grenard, with Dallas Turner, that is going to be a huge issue. I mean, CeeDee Lamb, obviously, if he's going to play, is going to be a big deciding factor on this. George Pickens scares the living hell out of me. I mean, for the Vikings right now, I mean, yeah, a win. I'll take a win any day, all day. Over the Cowboys at this point in the season, even though there's nothing to play for. But again, like I said earlier, broken record is just more about like JJ McCarthy's improvement. The big question going into this game is, how will KOC call this game? With a Cowboys offense like this, is he going to try to go toe to toe with these guys? Because if he does, it's going to be a disaster. If he tries to do what he does last week, you know, long running the ball, long drives, getting the tight ends involved, being very heavy up front, I think they actually have a chance. It'll be very interesting to see if he can do it back-to-back weeks, because he has proven that he cannot do that. So Dallas does give up some yards on the ground. Their defense isn't overly great. They haven't been playing better. They got a good defensive front up front, but we'll see. But realistically, like I said, JJ McCarthy, like just build on what he did last week. or Justin Jefferson, you know, get him involved a little bit more, maybe one big play, whatever you got to do. But we'll see. I mean, realistically, I think the Cowboys offense is probably a little too much for JJ to hold up against. So I will actually pick Dallas. It pains my heart. It pains my parts, but I got Dallas 27-20, and the Vikings lose.
Sleeper does the freebie pick. And if that would have been the freebie pick, I mean, could you imagine? Hey, the free pick this week is Moore's going to have at least one receiving yard. That's all he's got to get, or a half a receiving yard. I'd be like, yeah, of course. And then he gets -4, and all of a sudden you lose on a free pick. I don't know what Sleeper would have done in that scenario, but what I will say is Sleeper is certainly still a sponsor right here on Roundtable Sports, and you can get your 100% deposit match of up to $100 using promo code RTS. And you can get your free $20 play without even making a deposit by using that same promo code. And I've already made the picks, did it backstage for Thursday Night Football. I'll keep this one quick. Baker Mayfield, all he needs is one passing yard and we win. I feel good about that one, although I would have felt great about a more one receiving yard as well. But, I digress. We got Bucky Irving more on the receiving yards. We've got Godwin, I'm fading him on the touchdowns. I don't think he gets in the end zone. And then Zane Gonzalez, I'm going to go with more on the 1.5 field goals. I just don't see the Falcons getting in the end zone. $10 down to win $47.50. You can tail us, you can fade us, but either way, use promo code RTS. Link is pinned to the top of the chat.
Roundtable Sports Network is your one-stop shop for all things NFL, with daily live shows covering all 8 divisions in the league, hosted by the best content creators on the web, all on one network. Catch the AFC East live every Monday at 7 p.m. and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. The AFC West Roundtable live Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. The AFC North Roundtable live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. The AFC South Roundtable live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. The NFC East Roundtable live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. The NFC West Roundtable live at 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights. The NFC North Roundtable is at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and the NFC South Roundtable is live Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EST. And of course, fourth and forever, the flagship show of Roundtable Sports Network, covering all things NFL at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel. Real coverage, real fans.